Love Squad back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Jimmy Butler trade. I know you guys are probably wondering, where have we been? We've had a lot to do with school, so for like the last 2.5 months we haven't been able to pursue our passion, but we're back. Okay.
We appreciate the support though.
Yes.
Yep.
Through these,
We didn't lose one subscriber
these times.
in those 2 months. I'm just saying.
So in September, we heard that it was known that Jimmy Butler wanted out of the Timberwolves organization, mainly because of the lack of effort being put in by their young stars, Andrew Wiggins and Karl-Anthony Towns. And the front office of the Minnesota Timberwolves really didn't do anything. And Tom Thibodeau, who's pretty stubborn, he wanted to keep the team as they are and didn't really want any young assets. And so about a week ago, Glenn Taylor finally did a trade that included Jimmy Butler and Justin Patton, their 16th pick in the 2017 draft, to go to the Philadelphia 76ers for Dario Saric, Robert Covington, and a 2022 second-round draft pick.
And Jared Bayless.
And Jared Bayless.
Can't forget Jared Bayless.
What are your opinions about this?
My opinions is the 76ers won the trade.
Absolutely.
They got the best player. They got a player that can create offense. You know, they already had Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons gives up the ball to Jimmy Butler. We saw there's a game they played the Jazz. He scored 28 points, and I was looking at some of the highlights. You know, he was creating offense out there. And I think it's really good for this team.
I agree. I think the Sixers won the deal, but I don't think it's going to put them ahead of the Raptors or the Celtics.
Oh.
Because right now, I don't believe they're deep enough, especially on the bench. Markelle Fultz, he's now on the bench, but he really hasn't looked that good this season. And other than him, they really don't have any scorers coming off their bench now that J.J. Redick's starting. I think the Timberwolves actually got a lot out of the deal. I think if I was in the front office of the Minnesota Timberwolves, I would have went with the Houston Rockets offer, because it had 4 first-round picks, and it would be the 2019, 2021, 2023, and 2025. And I think probably by 2022, the Rockets would probably be rebuilding, and those picks would be very valuable. But I think the trade that they got with Dario Saric and Robert Covington can really help them now. One of the things that the Timberwolves lacked was shooting, and Robert Covington, he's a good shooter. Can be a little bit inconsistent, but overall he's a pretty good shooter. And Dario he brings a lot to the game. He does a lot of the dirty work. He can shoot the ball pretty well, even though he hasn't shot the ball well this season. And he can help him off the bench. If he might start, actually. Is he gonna start? You think?
Dario Saric? Yeah, he'll start.
He'll start. Yeah.
They'll go Rose.
Do you think they're gonna start Taj Gibson? Gibson? I think
Dario Saric. I think Dario Saric.
They'll start Andrew Wiggins at the 2 guard.
Yeah, 2,
Yeah.
definitely.
And then
Rocco.
coming to the 3.
Yeah.
And Dario's, in my opinion, he's better than Taj. And
I
he's
agree.
younger.
But Taj looked pretty good this year.
Yeah.
Taj is a shooter.
Even off the bench, like,
Yeah, I know.
it's better.
Anything.
But I think both sides. I think the 76ers are going to benefit more from the Jimmy Butler trade. But for what the Timberwolves got for a guy who wanted out of the organization, like, they kind of had their backs to the wall in that.
Yeah, they did. They had no leverage.
Kind of similar
they had
to
no
like
leverage.
the Kyrie trade, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Backs up against the wall.
And look how that turned out. But
Amazing.
then they were able to get 2 decent players.
Mhm.
They were able to get, like, a second-round pick. Isn't amazing, but you don't know what it could come up into. For someone who didn't even want to be there. So, I don't think the Timberwolves are going to do anything. Though I'm assuming they might make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're not doing.
They're not going to do much in the playoffs.
The
So.
Sixers, do you think they're a threat in the East now?
No, I don't think
Top
so.
3 maybe?
Ooh,
Top
well,
15?
we don't really know. Like,
Oh, I think they're top 3.
easily. Yeah.
The Bucks look pretty good this year.
But, like, you got to think, now you got 3 all-star level players.
I don't know how much they're gonna work together. I mean, I think it's gonna work.
You got a facilitator.
I don't see
There's
it
so many
working.
shooters around these players, you know, like, I think
They
they,
don't
should
have
trade
much
maybe,
shooting.
they should
They
trade
literally
Markelle Fultz.
they have less shooting.
I think they should trade Markelle Fultz for some shooters. Like, I don't know
I
if
would too.
teams would want them.
They're gonna have to do. Yeah.
Because it's like, he's a bust currently, so.
I think they're
But
gonna
you got
have
to think
do
about it for
something.
defense, though, too. Like,
They have a good defense
yeah,
team.
you got Embiid, Simmons isn't that.
But they're not deep.
Jimmy.
They're not deep.
Jimmy. Yeah.
And also
Wilson
they had no spacing. Literally, other than JJ Redick, he's having like an incredible season.
He's doing well.
But the reason why he's doing so well is he's literally their only 3-point shooter. He shoots like 80% of their threes. And so I think in the buyout market this year, they're going to have to, maybe they'll pick up Nick Young. Nick Young's available. He's a shooter.
You think they should go for Melo?
No.
That's a different
I'm just
topic.
saying,
We're
man.
not going to go over that.
Yeah, I think he should retire personally. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about that another time.
I agree.
Put some respect on his name.
Do you guys have anything else to say about this trade?
I just think both sides, not both sides won, but both sides have benefited from the
I
trade.
agree. I think it's
in
going to
their
be very
own right.
similar to the Kawhi deal.
Yeah.
Both sides.
I actually think the Timberwolves are going to be better after this trade.
Yeah, I do too.
because There's some locker room problems too.
Mm-hmm.
And like Cat's going to play better because he was playing worse with Jimmy on the team.
When Jimmy was
Rose
on the
is playing
team,
worse with Jimmy on the team.
when Jimmy was on the team, Cat was averaging 15 points. But when Jimmy wasn't playing, and then now he's averaging like 31 points, I think. Like, it's a big difference. Do you guys think Jimmy Butler might be a locker room issue?
I really don't think so actually because I feel like he just will get along better with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. I think he said that like they're winners, like they know how to win more than like Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins.
I think also it's more their like attitude. I think Karl Anthony Towns is kind of soft, but I don't think he's like soft. I don't think this is a different thing. I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is soft as a player, but I think he's soft mentally. Do you think so?
Yes.
So I think like someone like Jimmy Butler and his ego behind him doesn't help Karl Anthony Towns. Well, I think Joel Embiid, he's gonna respond to if Jimmy Butler has
Two
something to
egos,
say.
two big egos are going at each other. You gotta think.
I think Jimmy Butler should take the back seat and let Joel Embiid just go, because I think Joel Embiid's a better player right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we're good.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and peace.